Back in the 70s, board games and improv theater had a baby, and it was called the role-playing game. These games allowed a generation of kids to live out their dreams of slaying dragons and saving kingdoms, all while sitting in their bedrooms and basements. Today, gaming has moved into the cultural mainstream, and role-playing games are back with a vengeance. Join us now as 5 of these former kids come out of the basement and onto the internet to experience adventure, mystery, and obscure pop culture references. It's time for Roll for Combat.
Hey there, welcome to Roll for Combat. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's show, the boys only have 2 rooms left on the Acreon to explore. There's one that's locked and the bridge. Will they actually get off the Acreon and finish their quest, or are they going to blow themselves up with more grenades? Find out this week. So welcome to the first episode of 2018. Hope you guys all had a really good New Year's. I had a very sedate New Year's myself, but we are back into the gaming swing of things. Looking forward to all the new Starfinder content coming out. And for this year, we are going to have more contests, more shows, more everything. This is actually one of my favorite episodes. You're going to find out that these guys are really bad when it comes to rolling, when it comes to combat. Boy, they can't hit the broadside of a barn, and it all makes for fun amusement for you guys. Also, we have a brand new contest at the end of the show, so make sure you listen for that, where we're going to be giving out lots and lots of new prizes. Also, to welcome you off for the new year, I gave you guys an extra long episode, so you guys got lots to listen to, a lot of things going on in this episode. And then next week, we have a super special episode. We have John Compton on the show from Paizo, and he's going to be doing some insane, crazy stuff. Next week's episode is going to be off the rails, totally nuts and insane. And things are going to change permanently for many, many characters. But with that, let's get into the show.
Anyway, okay, so we've got the crate on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless somebody has other suggestion,
No, that was it. So what I'm seeing on the map here is we only have 3 locations left on the ship that we have not explored.
Bob Marquis is playing the human envoy, Rusty Carter.
The airlock that we never opened, the captain's quarters, and, of course, the bridge. Now, in any standard dungeon crawl, why would there possibly be an end boss that's going to kill us in the captain's cabin or the bridge? I don't see any possible reason. So it occurs to me, why don't we go back and, while we have a moment, open that one airlock?
You're actually slightly incorrect. The north and south are airlocks that are closed, but right in front of Mo, to his west, is a locked door.
Yeah, that's
the captain's cabin. We may be wrong, but we decided that was what it is.
Oh, you called it the okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, yes, that door is locked.
Oh,
so
and there actually was the other cabin that we looked through, which probably is the cabin's. Okay, I get it.
If it's locked, then Mo will just step away for the people who have skills.
John Statz is playing the Vesk soldier, Mo Dupinsky.
Perhaps we might even want to look for a trap, just in case.
Jason McDonald is playing the Isoki mechanic, Tuttle Blacktail, and his drone, Cheddar.
Yeah, say, fellas, this is not my department. I'm going to let you guys knock your heads against this for a while.
Does anybody have some technology or computer expertise?
I can try to detect the trap.
I'll stand here because I might be up next if you have trouble.
Chris Beamer is playing the Lashunta operative, Hiroji.
And I'm going to stand here so I'm out of the blast radius.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I went into the other room.
Is detecting trap a computers or engineering or perception?
Yeah, how does that work? I've never really dealt with that yet.
Detecting trap is just a perception check.
Not that great.
Perception of 12. It does not appear to be trapped that you think. It also appears to be closed and you would guess locked from the inside.
We could always knock on the door. Knocking works.
Interesting. Huh.
Because that's a sealed door.
Can't hurt. Go ahead, Tuttle.
Just for grins, Tuttle will try knocking on the door.
Boom.
You knock on the door.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Fool of a took. Throw yourself in instead.
You hear nothing on the other side.
Here comes the Balrog.
Run, you fool.
Well, he would hear nothing because we're in a vacuum right now, but someone on the inside may.
Exactly.
Yeah, So,
that's right. There is no air. So.
They could be shouting is there a window? No, obviously not. No. Well, that's actually very funny. We have alerted anybody in there if there's air, if there's an atmosphere, but we would have no idea on our end. So we did the silliest thing we could have done. So
that's all right. We often do that.
Yeah, that's standard operating procedure.
So there's no power, so it looks like you're going to need brute force if you want to break down this door. And it looks like up to 2 people can get in there because it's kind of in the corner. There's not a lot of leverage at most to try to break down this door.
Guys, I really don't feel very well. I'm going to lie down for a second. Could you get that door?
Yeah.
We might want to think about trying to restore power first.
You know what? You're right. Yeah, because we're in a vacuum, if that's a sealed door, all these other doors were opened, that would kill anybody if they're alive in there. So maybe forcing this door open isn't a smart idea.
Well, we could have a suit ready for the person, but I see your point.
I'm not a big fan of brute force things.
Yeah, this is our ship. We don't want to damage our ship. Oh, I mean, the ship.
Not our ship. Get it right.
And these are my quarters. I mean, these are going to be my quarters past here, so.
So, you're saying the bridge.
I think you need to sleep where the rest of your face is.
I think we should go to the bridge.
Yeah, bridge might be the smart thing.
So I think you're just afraid of failing the roll to open it and proving yourself to be a weak person.
So before you guys charge into the bridge, Cheddar is somewhat damaged. You can spend another resolve point and get back 2 more of his hit points. However, Tuttle himself is not damaged. It's up to you.
We're not going to need them later, so
that seems like
I'm going to go ahead and spend another resolve point.
Seems like such a bad bargain.
Like it's worth a lot.
2 points for a resolve.
Yeah, well, it takes a while to slowly rebuild your drones and slowly heal them back up. So,
yeah. Now, Cheddar, do you want to come up here with me so I can duck behind you? Use you as a human shield.
I am not.
Hirogi, you're not a tank. We want the trash compactor up here.
Yeah, all right. I just worry that it's going to break.
Well, you're going to break his feelings if you keep calling him trash compactor.
Oh, how about dishwasher?
Oh, Mo's going up. Now I'm going to stop you.
I mean, is that door open?
What was that robot from that animated movie?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that door was open. I guess that's what I would have done anyway, so that's fine. I stepped up. Was that open the whole time, though?
We were able to see a little into it.
Yeah, it actually was open the whole time. You guys just weren't doing anything about it.
Oh, well, can I retroactively say I was looking through there slowly before I stepped forward? I mean, I didn't realize you were actually dealing with the room.
Time for another laser blast to the face.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, we're on a spaceship. What are the chances of there being a trapped door? Come on. Who would do that?
Who does that?
50-50.
Space goblins, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so funny that you said all the doors were open. I just assumed so strongly that the forward cab or the bridge or whatever is sealed. I considered it a boss room.
Yeah.
Still might be a boss room, though.
You mean the bridge? Yeah.
So Mo walks up to the open door, which was clearly open on the map the whole time.
Oh, please.
It was.
There's a door on the map.
Yeah, and you could see the captain's chair. And you could see right through it. That wasn't an accident.
Yeah, I thought it was an accident.
Well, it wasn't. A wide, transparent aluminum window stretches across the forward wall of this control room. twinkling lights in the distance are all that can be seen of the Absalon station and the ships of the Armada surrounding it. Transparent aluminum, by the way, FYI, that they snuck that in there.
Yeah, I was going to
Invented by
I was going
Scotty.
to comment on
No,
that.
I was gonna.
I beat you all to it. Ha ha ha.
Star Trek
Grown.
Voyage Home.
Geeks.
Yeah, can you put in some audio from the original series about bridge sounds?
Should I start making references to nuclear vessels?
Yes.
Uh-oh. I see some things in there.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, 3 more.
Who let the dogs out? Who?
So as Mo steps up, 3 of the Akadas shift their faces to him like they're attentive dogs, except you, Mo, are the treat.
Roll for combat!
Oh, I surprised them all. Nice.
Close the
Yeah.
door.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. Close the
Throw a
door.
grenade.
There's no power. There's no power.
Oh.
Rusty is up first, but there's no way Rusty knows that there's dogs in there.
All right. Can I find a reflective surface? I'd love to check out how I look while sick.
Yeah. You
Just
can,
delay.
You're delaying, I presume. Or what are
Yeah.
you doing? 'Cause you're not
Nothing.
aware of
I don't
this.
know anything.
So you delay.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Actually, he's ending. Mo, you go. Now you see these dogs all look at you. I call them dogs, but they're Akadas. And now there's 3 of them, and looks like they were sitting there resting when you rudely walked in on them.
All right. Well, I'm going to drop my laser rifle, my azimuth laser thingy do, and I'm gonna go analog here with my reaction cannon.
Are you going to say, let's rock?
Yeah. So, do I notice anything else about the bridge before I lay waste to the one to the north side?
Well, if you do the north side, it has cover because you're shooting around a corner. If you can take a 5-foot step into
what?
it, I know, a 5-foot step. I keep calling it that. Guarded step into the bridge, and then you'll have a clear shot to the one to the north. The ones to the south, you kind of have a shot, but again, you're kind of going through.
Okay.
If you're
I
ever
thought the
going through
north
a
would
wall,
be actually-
there's cover.
Okay. So I thought the
The
north
rule
would
is if you
actually
go
have a
through
line of sight. I thought the line of sight.
You have line
would
of
be down the
sight,
north.
but it still has cover because if you can draw a line from your
Okay,
character to that
okay.
character, and if it goes through something, then that counts as cover. That's how.
Okay,
That's the
so-
rule. That's all you need to know.
I'm gonna make my guarded step to there and shoot the, let's say, 637, the Akata 637 on the south side.
I have no idea what number that is. Just
That's
shoot.
the lower. Okay,
The
so
lower right one, I presume.
attack is submitted, so I guess it's thinking.
So light reaction cannon. You hit the
I like
poor
that sound.
Akata.
I like it.
Nice.
Nice.
8 points of damage.
Boom!
It's all ripped to pieces.
And I say, we got 3 more dogs!
Okay, I'll kill some more.
Tuttle, you can't see any of this, but you heard through the comm unit you hear the gunfire,
link.
and you hear Mo yell that.
3 more dogs. All right. Well, then Tuttle is going to move up into the main hallway so he can get a better look at what's going on, and then he's going to deploy Cheddar up next to Mo.
Goodbye, Cheddar.
And I'm going to assume Cheddar can see and shoot at the same one that Mo shot at.
Yeah, he can.
I like how Cheddar has a gun.
And what day does the robot uprising happen? I've asked several times. I haven't gotten an exact date
It's
yet.
not today. I know that.
I'm not telling you. After you've been
Okay.
so unkind to me.
I don't understand what you mean.
You've been a mercenary.
Called him a trash compactor.
No, that actually was you. I called him the brains of the operation between him and Tuttle.
I prefer Chappie. I like Chappie.
Oh, Cheddar missed.
Cheddar.
He had cover on you. He had cover. There was because if one square can go through a wall, and the lower left-hand corner goes through the wall, then it's a +4 to his AC, and you miss by 1. And now the wounded one sees you and decides
What is Cheddar
to
shooting
attack.
with? He has a laser pistol.
Yeah, I don't know what he's attacking with. He was attacking with the semi-auto pistol.
Oh, yeah.
That was something Tuttle gave him.
Yeah.
So he bites Cheddar. Oh. He hits for 7 points of damage, but 6.
Cheddar almost down.
Because you have the damage reduction. Good thing
Cheddar almost down.
Good thing you saved him. And then the other one to the south tries to run up to Mo and Cheddar are blocking the entranceway. So there's a big bottleneck, but he can't get in there because he can't attack through a hard corner.
He can move through his own ally, can he?
There's nowhere for him to go. Unless you're suggesting I do an acrobatics check and go through you.
He doesn't have enough
he
move to get past his own guy, I don't think.
Oh, he had enough move.
Well, why wouldn't he do that?
Well, no, because he can't get past his own guy to get into. It's just the way it works. There's not enough room. There's only room for 2, and there's 3 of them. So
It's parkour dog. Dun, dun, dun.
I wanted an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
the north one.
Roll the 1 against me.
Yeah, you can't get attack of opportunity because there's a cover between you and the dog.
Did you keep track of which one was damaged, Mo?
Yes.
That you can express to others?
Yes. During my next turn.
It's
Good.
my turn. So I'm like, oh no, Rusty, get in here. We got company. And I draw my my rented gun, and I mutter a thing under my breath, turn to frickin' Rusty and charging me for the bullets, and I fire.
Oh, you're using one of my bullets? Oh, those cost a lot. All right.
Let me roll my trick attack. So yeah,
Wow.
A 33.
That's a crit.
I think you missed.
37.
37. You fail horribly.
Oh, that's not your attack. Dang it!
No,
I thought that'd be
your.
your-
He's trying to feint the buggies.
He
That's
rolled
my
a
trick
20.
attack.
Yeah. Wow.
Here's the Rusty's gun.
He critically fainted.
Dang it! That should have been an attack.
You get a minus for firing through.
Yes, -4.
-4.
Well, subtract 4 from this.
I always do.
Oh, you rolled a 2. Okay, so let's do the math here.
Well, it was flat-footed, so you get an extra. Do you actually make? Oh, no, you don't make it. You rolled a 2.
And I guess I'm okay standing here.
And you have 3 more bullets in that gun. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's a problem. Rusty, I need ammo. God damn it.
Just grab the gun that Rusty's carrying around.
Well, I may be using that gun right now.
Yeah.
Which one's damaged? Somebody point him out to me. Which one? If only somebody would do that.
It's the one in front of Cheddar.
Okay, thank you. I am going to feint. I can shoot around the corner, correct?
Yes.
Great. All right, I'm going to feint it, which I do not believe worked. It was 15 plus something for the DC. So then I'm just going to shoot it. And I shoot it. And this is going to be the hero move. This is going to be a time for somebody else to be a hero. I rolled a 9 and missed.
Oh, you and your swishing sounds. Let's do a full attack. Let's take the -2 and get 2 hits in.
-4, I think.
Yeah. Well, is it really?
-4. Yeah, -4 on 2 attacks.
All right, I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to do that.
You go, Mo.
1.
You rolled a 5 and you missed.
Would that have missed anyway?
Well, you're using your light reaction cannon on something next to you. You can't do that. It's attack of opportunity on you.
Even with the door as cover?
There is no more cover.
Oh, all right. I thought. Well, all right.
Why aren't you clubbing them to death like you did last time?
Yeah. All right. I that's what I should have done. I thought I was shooting kind of around a corner still because the door's like between the squares. So, well, I missed. So,
Well, no. We have to retroact this because you used the gun next to
yeah.
it. So either you back up 5 and use the gun, or you use the gun and now I get 2 attacks of opportunity on you.
Okay, I'll back up then.
That's what I thought. And then you use the gun, and then you miss.
And I'm done.
Tuttle is up.
He gets his second shot, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't. You only get 1 when you...
If he moves, no, he only
Even
gets
if you
one
take a
attack.
guarded step.
No, doesn't. He can't do anything else. You
Yeah.
have to literally stand still.
Well, I'm going
Makes
to use the overcharge ability again, and take 3. It'll take 3 charges of my gun, but I get an extra D6 of damage if I hit. And I'm going to shoot at the one right in front of Cheddar.
And that works on like bullet pistols.
Energy weapons.
Yeah, that's you're not using one, are you?
I have I have an azimuth pistol which does fire damage, which means and these
Nice.
guys have resistance, so I got to
Yeah.
try to overcome that.
So wait, what do you do instead? How much damage?
Yeah, it's the regular damage plus an extra D6.
Okay, roll the d6. Let's see how much damage you do. I'll take the first one.
I like that
5.
first one.
Well, the weapon does what normally does 1d6, right?
Yeah, so that's
No, it does 1d4. No, it does 1d4.
Plus
Then
1d6.
so you right.
So now you just roll for weapon damage.
That should be that's automated in the attack.
So
Oh, that's good.
yeah, it's automated. So you did
8.
3. You did 8, but you did 3 with their DR. So you do manage to overcharge and burn a hole through him, even though he is resistant to fire.
Way to go, Tuttle!
Yay!
And Mo let the dogs out.
He is about to let the dogs out because they're about to come right in there. He had a nice little bottleneck, but nope.
No, the bottleneck wasn't going to last long. It was Cheddar's in trouble.
What's Cheddar doing?
Cheddar's going to switch to melee, so he's going to use
Yay.
his club.
He can actually do it. He can do a full attack, can he?
No.
Does he have a self-destruct mode?
No, I don't think
You
so.
roll a 15 and you hit 4 damage. The
That's more
dog
than I
is not
did.
looking good.
That's
Not
more than-
looking
yeah.
good.
It's more than
That's a
Rusty
dead
did.
looking doggy.
A dead looking doggy is like. Except now he's going to attack.
I want to hear that sound again each time one dies.
Oh no, Cheddar!
Oh,
Cheddar! Wait, what's Cheddar at? How many hit points?
I think he's got 1 hit point.
He's got
left
1
or
hit point left. He gets
Yes, Cheddar's alive.
Cheddar.
19, he did 6 damage. Is that the max? 2d6 plus 2.
All
That's
right,
actually average.
Still with us. He's still with us, guy.
he is still with us. Cheddar gets attacks of opportunity, right?
I wouldn't see why not.
He has a
I don't-
melee
I don't
weapon.
think it says one way or the other.
All right,
Oh,
so
right, the other
that
one's gonna go
dog,
for
the
me.
dog to the south moves through the dog that's facing Cheddar, and Cheddar can get an attack of opportunity. Mo, you cannot, but Cheddar can.
That's right. They're dogs. They want meat.
I'm sorry, it's the one on the above Cheddar then?
Yeah, the one to the north. Just move through, and you can attack. Oh, look at that! And you hit.
Boom. Nice. 7
Go
damage.
beating protocol.
Very good. 15. He rolls a
7
15
damage.
for 19 total. That's good.
Now attacks Mo, and he bites Mo. Bite, bite,
Come
bite.
on.
Ah,
Oh.
yeah. He
Disease.
hits you.
With the
Hits you with a
13.
he
Oh,
hits
he's
you
got a-
with a 21.
He rolls a 13 and he hits me?
Yeah.
Wow,
And these
I'm not
and
sure
these
about
monsters
that.
are level 1. Level 1. Wait until you get the big ones. 5 points of damage. Roll for disease. Fort save. Fort save.
19.
19. You're fine. You're fine.
Woo. I don't have disease a la Rusty.
But you're gonna get a disease a la mode in a second. Actually, this one, they
He
want
doesn't do
living
anything.
creatures. No, he moves. He moves there. Mo, you can get an attack of opportunity on that guy because you have a melee.
But he only has a gun though.
Yeah, but
No,
it's
he has a
club.
gun. You can't.
It's a
no,
it's a
no,
club. No, it's a club.
No. You used your gun and then you moved back. You did not switch to your club yet, so you do not get an attack of
no.
opportunity.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
yes,
use
yes.
the gun as a club.
No. That's not how it. Did you
Why
can't
not?
do that. You can't do that. That's not how
It's
it
a
works.
big reaction. It's light reaction cannon, also known as a club.
Nope. Just for that, you get attacked again. And he hits you. 26, 6 points of damage. Give me the fort save. You love the fort saves. 23.
23.
Yeah,
Rolled
you're
a
not gonna-
19.
You're
so-
not always going to make those. You're not going to make them. They're going to get
know.
through to you.
I know when someone's trying to kill me.
Well, you're going to be killed. Cheddar is literally surrounded. He has dogs to the north, the south, not the south, the north, the west, and the east. And he's got one hit point left.
Yeah, but the dogs aren't facing him.
Fortunately, Cheddar does not feel fear.
Hiroji, what are you going to do?
Deactivated Cheddar's emotion chip.
I got the business end of the dogs.
I have an ability I have not used yet that I might have to bust out.
Oh, I know which one that is.
Bust a move, dog!
Oh, it's a standard action. Standard
action.
People are going to be angry at me for doing this, but I have to do it.
Well, actually, quick question. So why...
No grenades. No grenades.
Okay. Just to confirm, Cheddar is only allowed to take one attack of opportunity, even though it was a second creature that ran past him.
That you actually know the way it works is every creature can get a move action, a standard action, and one reaction.
Okay.
That's it. A attack of opportunity is a reaction. So there's other things you can do that are reactions, and then you actually, in fact, you lose your attack of opportunity. So that's the rule. It's actually a little different than Pathfinder.
Cool. Good to know.
Okay. So Hiroji steals himself, looks down at the floor and concentrates, and all of a sudden, multiple shimmering images of himself appear around him. And I will roll how many images?
You're casting mirror image.
1d4 holographic clones.
Okay, and then I'm going to take a guarded step here.
You actually should have done that in reverse so that they don't get an attack of opportunity on you.
They don't.
They don't. It's an extraordinary ability, so he doesn't.
It's not a spell.
Very good. It's not a spell-like ability.
No,
so.
I've got skills to pay the bill, and I'm going to use my my sheath. My what is that item called?
Your quick draw thing, yeah.
Right, and as a swift action, I'm going to produce my dagger in my left hand, and that's my turn.
Cool. So you have once per day as a standard action, you can create 1d4 images of yourself that last for you 2 minutes because you're level 2. So now there's 3 of you.
Yup. That'll confuse them, we hope.
Well, probably confused Mo at least.
Well,
Rusty's up. Rusty thought he was sick, and now he sees 3 of Hiroji. He's like, oh boy.
Yeah, I'm delirious at this point. This is ridiculous.
Shoot the one in the middle.
On the plus side, I actually have a straight-on shot at the creature with nothing in the way, as far as I can see. So, first I will try to feint.
Show us a crit.
13 is not enough to actually bluff it. I say, what in the world could that be? And then I remember it does not speak English, and I try to shoot him.
What is this English you speak of?
I'm sorry, Golarian. Common.
Whenever you say you try to feint, I always picture Rusty swooning during combat.
Yeah.
Ha!
He drops his parasol.
His man purse.
Well, it still has cover because the corner, your upper right-hand corner, goes through a wall.
That looks like he's got clear shot.
I'm sorry, I really tried my best earlier to ask the question directly, can I fire around the corner? I'd assumed that the understood question was, can I, unimpeded, fire around the corner without penalty? If that was not clear, my apologies, but that was why I was asking that question.
I thought you meant, can you just fire around? Well, here's the rule. Here's the rule, so everyone knows going forward. So I don't want to be the bad guy. If any corner goes through any wall or any occupied square through a creature, it has cover. So in fact, it even has cover because I can argue it goes through Mo. But it's all for naught. I mean, you're going to still hit. But I'm just letting you know, like...
That's good to know. That's
if you ever can draw a line and it goes through
anything,
then it's cover.
Yeah.
For both sides.
Yeah, because there's a lot of lasers and beam weapons in this game.
I don't care what the rule is. I just wanted to know that before I, take the action. All right, then glad that I hit. I've done a point of damage.
You did 18 and you did 1 point of damage. At least you didn't heal him because you could have done negative.
Is that because you're attacking? How did you get 2d6 plus 1 and only do 1 point of damage?
It's 2d6
minus 2.
Oh, that's Oh, never mind.
Why does he do 2d6?
Why does he get -2?
I don't.
Sorry, not 2d6, 1d6 minus 2.
Oh, because you're diseased.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, why would you get a minus on a gun, though? Doesn't make sense.
Because
Yeah.
it just uses your dex, and it's just the rules, man. It's
He's
because
not aiming. He's not
yeah.
aiming well.
Yeah, it's
He's
basically
aiming
a
at his
dex.
feet.
Yeah, it's your
Aim
dex.
high.
Wobbling in
Aim
my
high.
weakened hands.
Okay.
Anyhow, Mojo.
Dropping the hammer. Dropping my whatchamajig and my reaction cannon and equipping my hammer while I do a guarded step backward.
Okay, if you stayed there, you could have attacked two. You could have attacked the one to the
that's
south of you and the
right.
one to the east. You still can if you want.
And I'd be backing into one of those shapes, so I'm going to undo that. I forgot that there's... All right, I'm just going to attack twice then. I believe the one that's damaged is out of my range, so I'm just going to attack the one in front of me, directly in front of me, to the, I guess, east, twice with my big old hammer.
Okay, minus
Hammer
4. You still hit.
4, and that's what I roll. 17. Nice.
Damn, you like to crush things.
8 points of damage. Still alive, though, barely. The one to the east just took a ton of damage. But the 5 ain't going to cut it.
Boo.
Tuttle, what are you going to do? Are you going to save Cheddar, or are you going to valiantly self-destruct him?
We have 2 dogs that are practically dead. I
I'm
think
going
that's
to
the easiest.
move to here so I have up a little closer so I have a clear shot at the third dog. And I'm going to do the overcharge again on my weapon.
Overcharge. I wish I could do an overcharge.
Overcharge. Wow, how many rounds do you have on that weapon?
I think the battery's 20 shots, and
Yeah.
I've only fired it. This will be the third time I fired it, so I'll be up to 9 charges.
9. Yeah, no, I'm keeping track of it. Well, Tuttle, you might not be a fighter nor a lover, but today you are.
Crit. Oh my god.
Today you're a fighter and a lover.
Wow.
And a mouse.
And a mouse. What roll? So you could do an extra D6. So roll 2d6.
2d4. Isn't it 2d4 plus 1d6? Or the overcharge gets
It's a
double too.
D4 of base damage, and then 1d6 for the overcharge and 1d6 for the crit.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's really good.
We didn't see his roll on that crit. That's weird.
There it is.
I didn't put it in yet. That's why
Yeah.
I was waiting to put in.
So 14 total.
Yes. So you did 6 points of damage to the doggy. So you did a lot, but it was fire, so you didn't quite do a full amount.
Short of charging in with my knife, that's what I've got to work with.
Ooh.
Clearly, I need to buy a second pistol that doesn't do
Yeah,
enough damage.
we
to
all
it.
do.
Is it DR5 against fire or 10?
Yeah,
It's the R5. It's not a 6. You
great.
got 11. It was actually
Oh, 11
rent-
damage.
we
That's
could
huge.
rent one.
That was great.
Rusty.
Yeah,
does
I like
Ben
hearing
Cheddar?
Rusty advising us on what weapons we should buy for this fight.
Go,
That's
Cheddar.
good. Yeah.
My weapon has done fine. I've killed them. I've hit them. It's great.
Oh, Cheddar! Oh, Cheddar!
Die well, Cheddar.
the pipes, they're calling.
He might roll a 1. It could happen.
Cheddar's wearing a red shirt for some reason. What's that?
Oh, Cheddar, we hardly knew you.
The rules are written so that Cheddar's occasionally supposed to take one for the team.
I think that should never happen. Honestly, he's my favorite member of this team. I really think I have a lot more in common with him than a lot of the rest of you. Like all of you.
Cheddar.
Well, I could
Yeah.
have Cheddar stand aside and let the dogs gnaw on you instead. I mean, that's the other option.
You should have been born a better cheese like American.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Velveeta.
Cheese product.
Government cheese. All right. Well, who
version
do they...
3. There,
Now,
there's
now
lots
don't
of
forget, there's 2 new versions of Hiroji that are just freaking the dogs out,
Yep.
right?
Oh,
They're gone hog wild on these Hirojis.
Yeah. Well, that one dog ripped poor Cheddar to pieces. I mean, he just
Is it just dead?
It
It just killed it?
Yeah, he's
Oh my
Cheddar's
God.
just fallen to pieces and once again is like collapsed, and the dog actually went into square. Now Mo is surrounded, and the dog next to Mo is going to do a double attack because he sees his comrade kill one of these robot dominions that they hate, and now he's going to attack you twice. Oh, hits
Wait,
you.
that's a -4 though.
It still hit him at 18. It hit him with an 18. I didn't put it in the -4. It's an 18. Does 7 points of damage to you.
Oh my god, it might be time for a grenade.
Yeah.
And then the second one also hits you.
Also hits me. Of course, these things don't roll anything under what?
No. Well,
Look at these rolls are
We've been here
insane.
16. Well, I rolled a 14 to hit you, then I rolled a 16 and got a 20. It still hit you. Another 7 points of damage, 2 fortitude saves, and Mo is about to die.
There's a
3,
7,
Mo.
and a 16. So
Mo has joined the official
I
club
have
of
space
Rusty.
herpes.
Welcome to Space Rabies.
Yeah.
Space scabies.
A little shot of
Space
penicillin, you'll be
scabies.
good.
Well, guess what? You still got another one to the south of you.
Put some decals or something in there for Hiroji's whatchamajigs. His mirror.
They're kind of
images.
weird. They're sort of like they're holographic images that sort of like are around me.
Well, they're non-existent if nobody can see them. I mean, there should be like.
But they don't really
Chris, you should
occupy
put
space. Like they're not occupying squares. Like if they
Well,
attack,
you
if they choose to attack me, then it's a chance that they attack an image.
Yeah, but you should place a decal to.
I did.
Where
I did. I put a
talking to Chris.
decal on.
I don't.
I
See
put a
any,
decal on him.
I don't see any decals.
I just put a decal on him. So
marked blue. I have a marked blue.
Oh
Yes.
no, I'm.
I have it. I have it.
Talking
That's what
about
I-
the map, not Hiroji.
Oh, why do you want decals?
Well,
on
do
the
they
map?
follow him around
Yes,
when he moves?
Oh yeah. It's mirror image. It's mirror image.
John's not that familiar with.
Well,
D&D
no,
stuff.
I know. I'm fixing something more mechanical, like the Holoduke or something like that, where they just kind of like stay there and
All right. Well, the one to the south now does a double attack on Mo, and misses with a -4. That actually was a 9. That's actually a 13. So that missed. One more attack. Oh, that ain't good.
Oh, good.
Oh, a 1.
Oh,
Good.
get out of there!
Oh, you're in.
Dude, there's
You're in.
nothing I can do to get out of
You
here.
are in.
You're
You're
fucking
in.
mirror image.
All of
Why
them
do you
will die to like
why do you
one
cast
hit.
mirror image and then back to the back? I mean, why do you back off like that? That's
Because I can't shoot my gun.
well, you just wasted your standard.
Okay.
My standard action is doing the mirror image. I had.
Yeah, that was a complete waste. If you're going to also then do a guarded step back, the whole point of those things are to absorb hits. You know.
Well, when they're going to be coming after me, I need to.
Yeah, when I go down, like
No.
you
They're
got to take
they're-
these things down.
Yeah, we got him. We got him this time.
All of them are one hit from death. Let's
Yeah.
go from there.
All right, so let me do my
Yeah.
trick thing. My
Well, here comes
Trick-
the
trick
grenade
attack.
on my ass.
grenade incoming. No, I'm going to roll my trick attack first. My gun. All right, so that's actually an 18.
You rolled a 1. I don't know.
One doesn't matter.
I know, but it's a 20.
Oh
you
yeah,
need
so
to
that
hit.
fails. You're right.
That
Yep.
fails.
20 plus half their CR.
Yep. So you
Wow.
get 14. So not even close.
Okay.
18. Still not even close. Why
Yeah.
is it an extra 4? Because I have that should be correct. Why'd you put an extra 4?
No, there is here. For trick attack, you get a +4 to your best thing, to your, whatever skill you're using.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'll find it.
No, I believe you. I forgot about that roll. It's been a while.
It's almost like they want you to always succeed that. Like eventually, it's like it's never going to be a fail. Except now it is a fail. So I'm going to shoot.
Shoot them. Shoot them both. You rolled a 19, but you only did 2 points of damage.
I know because I didn't succeed on my trick attack.
Ah, well.
Are you done?
Yeah, I guess I am done, right?
Rusty?
All right, so it's hero time for me. Before I shoot it, Dr. Tuttle, I've actually got a suggested name for your next build of a robot, the Gyromatic Researched Ultimate Yet Evolving Robotic Engine, otherwise known as Gruyere.
Ha!
Wow.
That's awesome.
I'll take my hat off to that one.
There's time for that kind of nonsense later, though.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, I'm now going to try and faint.
There's Rusty's contribution to combat right there.
And I have rolled a total 15. That doesn't even count the -2, probably. But even so, the DC is 15 plus something, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
going to be, the minimum is always going to be 16, because if they're CR1,
and in 3 rolls on it, I haven't gotten higher than an 8. I know why I've missed. All right, so I am now trying to shoot it.
Now, you are going to take a -4 because you are going through a mouse.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I still think I should be able to shoot over the mouse. I mean, it's a mouse. Well.
It's those ears sticking up.
You're shooting around a corner. We went over this
Yeah,
last
I know,
turn.
John. I was making a joke.
I mean,
And I missed. I rolled a 1. Ah, there it is.
Mo.
all right. Well, because I'm paired with 3 non-fighter classes here, so like non-combative characters right now. So I'm going to take a guarded step back.
Go for it. That's good.
I'm going to pull out my new tactical. My tactical arc emitter that does electricity damage.
Oh, boy. But that's a ranged weapon, and one's next to you. It's going to get attack of opportunity.
Oh, that's right.
There
It
is
was
an
a good,
argument.
it was a
I have-
good idea.
no.
Yeah.
That, Steve. I have to do this. Either that, or I'm attacked 6 times next turn.
Well,
Or you
Yeah.
just take a 5-foot step back and attack.
Oh,
One of
and
the
only
dogs
get
with a
attacked
melee.
4 times next turn. I mean, it's
No, they can't move and attack you twice. It's impossible. They only can move and attack you once.
well, I'm getting attacked twice, regardless, and
Or you can withdraw.
I can withdraw, but actually, I see Steve's point. If you just kill the one there, it limits their ability to move.
If I
forward.
If they attack you
if I do a
with an
withdraw,
attack of
how-
opportunity and they drop you, you do not get your attack off.
yeah. If I withdraw, oh wait, the attacks of opportunity interrupt the attack.
Yeah.
Are you sure in Starfinder it's that way? I thought it didn't cancel out stuff. I thought it happened, but I don't think it cancels stuff out. I think that's the change.
No, it does. It does.
Oh. So how does withdrawal work?
It's a full action. You withdraw, you can move up to double your speed. The square you start out with is not considered threatened by opponent. Therefore, visible emits don't get attacks on you. So, but if you move out of a threatened square, then they still get attack of opportunity on you. So you can withdraw, but then the one to your
Gets one
south
attack on
will
me.
get one attack on you.
Yeah,
That's
I'm going to
correct.
do that. Yeah, let you guys deal with this stuff. All right, so
Yeah, I told
let-
you. I said,
let
get
them
out of there.
to.
Get out of there. Let them try and get me.
Yeah, Hiroji is our tank.
I mean, they're probably going to kill me.
All right, the one to the south tries to bite, and he misses with a
Rolls a
6.
6.
14.
And-
No, wait, Mo, don't run that far. No,
no,
way.
not so far.
Tuttle is suddenly in the front.
Yep, but we got
Suck it up, mouse boy.
They got no cover, and they're looking like grenade targets. Grenade! That'd be awesome. Actually,
Yeah, but I mean, is there any way to throw a grenade without also getting us?
yes.
Sure.
Yes.
The door is open
Okay, you
behind.
know, I'll lob a grenade. But I'll take out a grenade and lob it kind of behind.
Behind,
them
yeah,
through
the
door.
square behind the ones in the
Oh, now I'm wishing I moved further away at this point.
back. As the grenade flies backwards.
Yeah, how many want? Oh
None
my
of us are
god!
proficient in
I
grenades.
figured, 25 feet would be safe enough.
One of these days, you'll teach us how to
I'm
use a
undamaged. I can deal
Oh
with a little
my
bit of grenade
God.
damage if I have to.
So you need a 5 to hit the ground correctly. You've done this once successfully to date. You successfully hit the ground with a 5. I didn't show it, but you literally rolled a 5, so you just barely make it.
Fire in the
Like-
hole.
Steve, I think what matters here is close
We are
enough.
danger close. We are danger close.
I think in this case we actually have to mention that close enough is in fact good enough in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah.
It's a 20-foot radius.
That's
Oh,
a
that's-
15-foot radius. That's 15. I know. It's pretty close. And that's 20 feet away, so, or 10. Whatever, that's where you're aiming. You can roll damage while I do reflex saves.
Can you do a full?
It's It's 1d6.
Can you do a full attack with 2 grenades?
No, you cannot.
That would be great.
Nice. Oh, not nice. Nice.
Ooh.
All right, that's good.
2 fail. 1 makes it. 5 points of damage. So let's do the full 5 on the other one. 5 on the one to the southeast. He's looking like he's almost dead. 5 to the one to the north. He dies. And 2 to the one to the southeast. And that one, he's like whimpering. He's like, but he's not dead yet.
Can't believe you
Nice
should
job.
probably take a guarded
Tuttle.
step back, too.
No.
Because there's going to
And
be
then
more
Cheddar
grenades. There's going to be more grenades. You want to get out of there, Chet. You want to get out of
No. Don't move, Tuttle. Don't listen to him.
I'll not take advice from cowards.
there.
Hold the line. The line must be held.
Yeah, hold the line!
Who do we send a note to back in the Vesk Empire about the cowardly actions?
That'd
of
be
Mo?
to Mo. Mo will take that.
Now, in all seriousness, you had to do what you had to do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was a good move because it allowed us to grenade them now.
Let me just get this straight. So you threw a frag grenade, correct?
Yeah.
Mark 1 fragmentation grenade. Available at ending vending machine on Absalon Station.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like Coke, Pepsi, frag grenade. One of them is eyeing the Hiroji. He sees the images. He's like, images. I'm going to swat them like a cat.
Roll a hit.
Oh, he hits. So, but 1d3, I will roll, and let's say a 1 hits you.
How about I roll?
Okay, you can roll. What do you want it to be? Oh, you have the D3 die.
I want a 1 to hit me.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'll roll. No.
That does not hit me.
Oh.
Yeah, baby! Images! That's right! Get some!
Oh, it misses you, but one of the images goes.
I'm like, uh-oh!
Ruh-roh. And then the other one says, oh, mousy. Goes right into the mouse face. They're like switching off here. Let's see what this one does. And he attacks Tuttle. Tuttle! Tuttle. Tuttle. 18 for 7 points of damage. Bites you almost max. They're almost hitting you every time for max damage.
They've never
almost.
missed.
Is that
they
fortitude?
missed once. They missed
A
once.
fort save. 14. You feel the poison coursing through your veins, and you are impressed by the horribleness of the poison being a scientist, but luckily do not get affected by it.
Good job, Tuttle.
Get a sample of that stuff.
Now, Hiroji, you have 2 in your face. What are you going to do?
I do. I also have my dagger out, so I can just be like, schnickety schnick. And I think that is what we have to do. So, I will use my trick. God damn it.
You rolled a 1 again?
Really,
Womp, womp, womp.
Really. I mean, it's an 18. I literally need to roll like a 4 to succeed.
Yeah, you need like a 4, of course. Well, yeah.
He keeps rolling ones over and over. That is great.
That happens.
That is worth
survival knife.
that's worth
melee.
the entertainment value alone, right there. That roll.
Oh, you're not going to like this one either.
I don't like the
You
delay.
rolled a 4. Okay.
You rolled a 4.
No.
I don't like that you see the number and then comment and then it
There you go.
I don't like that at all.
well,
Steve,
I
I'm
like
with
that.
him. Just let the number through. It's
I
all right.
like that. No, I like
Okay.
that a lot. I like that a lot. I like to
No, it's-
tease Chris first and then show him.
No, that's. Nah.
I'm tempted to move, but I don't know if I should. Tuttle.
Dude, you have the mirror image.
I do.
You can't say mirror image.
Yeah,
Shiz.
I guess. Well, I don't want it to full attack me, so that's a thing.
Yeah, you want to get
Well,
out of there.
that is a thing.
I'm going to do a 5-foot guarded step back. Like,
Well, you can't, because you can't do a guarded step with your full round
Yeah,
attack
you did a stealth attack.
with your stealth thing.
yeah, but it can be part of a move though. Like that's the thing of it.
Oh, is it coupled with that?
No, I guess you're right,
Yeah.
because it is considered a move action, so I guess that's fine.
We got a new tank. Look at this.
I can't
like
allow
this.
them. Yeah, I can't allow them to just full attack on me. That's just.
Yeah, you can't let you. It's better
because
to
it's
do
gonna
a
hit me twice.
double
It never-
full
it-
attack on the mouse.
Yeah, let's do the
No,
full
Like, no, a
attack
guy
on the
who
mouse.
doesn't have a mirror image, it's much better to have 2 full attacks on him.
I only have 1 image left.
Yeah.
Like Tuttle can move back also.
Would Mouse Tank also be a good band name? I have to think about this. All right.
Let's take. Nah, I think you need more syllables.
You still have -4 to hit or something.
Yeah,
don't
I
you?
move over here, -3 to hit. Yes, I know. And I am shooting at the one... I'm shooting at one of them.
Do you feint or whatever?
No, not if I move.
Oh.
My feint is a move action.
The doggy's looking really bad shape.
Yeah, they need like
Yeah,
2
but these
damage.
guys can't hit worth
Yeah,
They
and
can't
I
hit
missed.
the broadside
Oh,
of
that's
a
fine.
barn.
Yeah, exactly.
The dogs are going to be looking pretty sickly for the next 10 rounds.
I need to hit a DC 21 and I have a +17 on the die, and I've missed that roll twice. I mean, that's mathematically impossible. It's actually mathematically impossible to do.
Well, except you did it twice.
I know. That's how hard it is to
Well,
do.
when you say mathematically impossible, yeah. I don't know.
It pretty much
Mathematically improbable. Mo is up. What are you going to do? Mo?
Let's see. I don't even think I have any grenades. I have them. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, grenade would be.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, we tank.
Is my character on? Oh, actually, no. I can check my items. That's right.
Yeah, check your item.
Yes, I have a proficiency with grenades, but no grenades. So I'm going to heal up this turn and apply a
Nice.
med kit. One of the ones I found in the whatchamajig. And I believe that's a D8.
I'm against that because you
That's
could shoot
correct.
your weapon.
No, I don't have any weapons.
Really?
I dropped them all.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
dropped them all. I have a hammer. I've got a melee weapon, but so I'm going to heal 6. Oh, and I tell Rusty just so that it's encouraging for him to know that I feel better. And I'll even take a guarded step diagonally.
Yeah, you have 12 hit points now
And
out
I'm
of your
done.
20. So, you have no stamina points, but
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
you have 12
Tuttle looks, realizes he's somehow standing in the front and says, "You fucking people."
Just back off 5, and we can avoid the.
Actually, you're gonna like this. Tuttle pulls out a grenade, drops it right at his feet.
Oh baby!
Nice.
Because
What?
I can eat. I have enough stamina points that I can eat one shot.
Actually, that's not.
And if
That's
Hiroki
actually,
gets hit, that's fine too.
well, actually,
Right.
I have evasion, so if I make my save, I take no damage. Hello,
Wow.
hello.
You're an asshole, Gorman.
Do I even have to roll an attack? Calling in fire.
Yeah,
on my
you're
own
holding
position.
it in your hand. You're just pulling it out. You don't.
I don't know.
Drop
I'm
it.
like, half of me is like, I guess not if you're dropping it.
Literally dropping it at my feet. Somehow it bounces off my shoe and rolls 10 feet down the other.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it could happen.
Well,
It could.
All right, I'll roll.
You
but
should
like,
hold
you
on
gotta
to
look-
it. Hold
Basically,
on to it.
unless it's a 1, I think you got to give it to me.
All right. We'll see. Roll. Let's see what you get.
You rolled a 1.
What? Okay.
I
How
didn't do anything.
is that possible?
He rolled because he did exactly what he said. He takes the grenade out,
Oh,
he drops
my
it, and it
God.
bounces off his foot, starts rolling down the hallway, and you're like, no!
Well, hey, you know what? That might be good because it might roll just far enough.
It's a Butterfingers move.
Yeah, that's true. So let's see where this grenade goes because this might actually be for the best.
I literally was saying, okay, you're going to succeed if you roll anything except a 1. And you rolled a 1. Good job. 1d8 to see what direction it goes in. And then a
Keeping
1d...
in mind that even a certain level of failure is going to be completely acceptable.
Wow.
Well, it'll
And
damage them.
That's
It might
a
kill
new
them.
level of failure, though. We've seen a lot of ones on ours.
Oh, boy. Now roll a 1d4 to see where it goes. Okay. I'm going to show you where it goes. You're not going to be too happy.
We're gonna take damage. I get it.
As long as the dogs take damage, that's all we care about.
See, I think Cheddar would have jumped on the live grenade to save us all.
Yeah, like if he was to just pull
Okay,
the
do you
pin
want
and
to see
hold
where?
it in
Do you
his
want to
hand,
see where it ends up going?
Yes, of course. Yes, show us.
It goes right there.
Are you shitting me?
It hits.
All 4 of us take damage. The dogs take no damage.
Well, Mo doesn't take damage. Yeah, it manages to bounce to the northwest And we'll hit
Oh,
Tuttle,
that's not so bad.
Hiroji,
Oh, come on. Oh,
and
Jesus.
and Rusty.
Silly.
No, I don't
and it-
mind that it hits me. It's that it's missing them. That's
It
the only
completely
problem. It's
missed
not
the
getting
dogs.
the dogs.
Well,
Yeah,
it went. It goes.
Let me ask you a question though.
Yeah.
If he were to actually pull the pin and hold it out in his hand instead of dropping it, like what would that do?
Not what he did, though.
No, that's what I said. Is that if you roll a 1, I'll say that he tried to pull it out and he literally pulled the pin and then slipped and dropped it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
These are
So you gave him a
Yeah,
5%
so
chance.
it's weird. Yeah, because I mean, I
It's
could
still
literally
considered an attack.
take a ball and drop it 100 times at my feet, and that would never happen. I know it's the rules. and
19
the
Not
games.
with 2 things right in front of you trying to attack you and eat you and do all
Yeah.
that fun
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a lot. He's reaching into his gear to
Or
get
you
this
can argue
stuff out.
something went wrong and the dog somehow kicked it or something.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
no,
we can do it.
yeah.
Distracted you.
A 1 out of 20, that's fair. I think that's a fair
No, that's
chance.
fair.
I mean,
agree with that.
hindsight being 2020, I should have just held the damn thing and let it go off in my hand.
Yeah, like that
But-
seems like a thing. Although maybe you have to still roll.
I
for
would
that,
have
but-
actually probably rolled. You probably still would have done it just because you have to I'm going to say there's always going to be like that because it's combat.
It's got to
And
be
combat. There's always
1 in
there's
20
the same
chance
way.
at
Also,
least.
I would have rolled if you rolled a 20, it would have done crit. So there. So it could have done that. So,
Yeah, no,
so
that's
all
fair.
I'm not
Any
complaining.
combat
I
has
was
to
just
roll
other than in
your,
a general
reactions.
Murphy's Law, of course this happened. That sense.
Exactly.
So, like, how does the roll the 4 and the 2? What does that mean exactly for where like the miss goes?
Oh, so the 1d8 is the direction, and then the 1d4 is how far it goes. So the 4 is the upper left hand. It's sort of diagonally. It's like 10 o'clock approximately, and then 2 squares over. So it hit that. You see that intersection? That's where it hit.
Tuttle, please don't forget to take a guarded step back too before your
Oh,
turn.
I'll definitely do that.
Now, there's good news for you. Rusty, you're actually going to get a bonus to your reflex save because it's going around a hard corner.
Okay, sure.
So now here comes the fun part. Tuttle, roll damage on yourself. 1d6 damage. You rolled a 5. Good job. Now I need everyone except Mo to roll a reflex save.
It's more good news.
I thought that top one was mine for a minute. Oh well.
All right, if I rolled a natural 20 on my reflex save, I'd like to think that I was able to kick the grenade back to where it should be.
No, you just take 2 points of damage instead.
Oh, that's not so bad.
So Tuttle rolls a 25. Rusty rolls
Well, 15 if I have a +4.
You do, so 15, so you take 2. And Hiroji rolls a 10, which is definitely not enough.
So bad.
So you take
Because,
5 points of damage.
If I had rolled a save, I would have taken no damage.
Your rolls are on fire
Terrible.
today.
They're terrible. Ridiculous.
So okay, now what are you gonna do, Tuttle?
Guarded step.
I am going to take that guarded step backwards.
And you are out of grenades.
I have one.
Oh, here comes the dogs. Here comes they look really, really wounded, but if
Any
there was
damage will kill them.
any damage will kill them. They saw the grenade go off, and you think you saw them snicker a little.
That was Mo snickering.
I would like to see a miss one time. Mo.
They've missed a couple times.
They missed once.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there we
Thinking of
go.
The previous fights.
Oh,
I'll accept I have
God.
bad news for you. Because he missed you by within 5 or less, one of your figments is destroyed by the near miss. So
What?
that's in the. I'm reading it right here. Mirror image. It's something new. So if they miss you within 5, you still lose 1 image.
I didn't see
So-
you roll at all.
I rolled a 4 and I hit.
Oh, there
I
it
got
is.
a 12, and that's within 5 of your armor class. So you lost your image. So your
Oh,
image
man.
disappears.
Wow. I have a 15 armor class. That's crazy.
Well, at least you didn't get hit, but they definitely made it less powerful because now even if they get close to you, but that wasn't in Pathfinder, I don't think.
There was something like that. There was something somewhat like that, actually.
It's been so long. You might be right. I don't remember. It's been a real long time. And this one walks right up to Butterfingers and gets a 2 and misses.
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous.
What?
Wait, Mo, are you rooting for the dogs?
No, I'm rooting for, it's
He's rooting
You're
for Clo-
rooting.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who I'm rooting for. It's Hiroji's.
All right, I'm gonna do my my guarded step trick attack fire. Let's try and make this happen.
Wrong.
Nope.
Guarded steps south.
Nah, I doubt I can.
No,
do that.
he actually can, but then they'll have cover.
Yeah, but can you take a guarded step across a wall like that?
You were going to go south, so there's no. You would go down the corridor. You would,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, well, I didn't do that. I'm going to finish it now. Like I have confidence.
Oh
it's high.
yeah, no doubt. Show us that one. Oh,
Incredible.
there-
Oh no, it's 21 now. I think that succeeds.
Oh,
21.
nice.
Yeah, you did need a
yeah,
4.
sure.
Yeah, you needed a 4. He rolled the 4.
Incredible.
In 4
Okay,
attempts,
now
you
just
finally
roll.
managed
Let's,
to get a 4.
here we go. Now you get your stealth. What does he roll?
Mhm.
Yeah, you needed a 21. You finally got a 21. Good job. You hit with the
Hey.
9. You rolled a 15. You could do 3 points of damage. Still alive.
Not enough.
Plus 4 more.
Ooh, 4 more. There you go.
Ah,
Nice.
Oh,
Now
nice.
we're talking. I'm
Does
done.
he have ferocity? And he jumps back up and tries to bite you? No, he doesn't do that. Rusty's up.
Okay, once again, I will attempt to feint him.
Fake him out.
Biff, what in the world could that be?
Alright,
Okay,
so
so
you
I
get
get, he loses his dexterity to his armor class,
Okay.
and now I shoot at him with absolutely no bonuses. But, hey, I got a plus 4-ish, probably.
Even though you are shooting through someone, the mouse.
Yeah, I know.
You still hit. For 1 point of damage.
For 1
which
point of damage.
Was
There we go.
Yeah, he's at 0.
Glory
He's
of the
dead.
kill. There we go. Guys,
Good job,
I
Rusty.
had it all along. Don't worry about it.
God, everyone's messed up now.
I feel sick.
Wow. So me, Tuttle, and Hiroji all got a kill. Hey, good for the team. Oh, Mo.
I'm also unscathed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Cheddar
more
can say
embarrassed
the
than
same
anything
thing.
else.
Cheddar is gone.
Cheddar is very scathed.
It's gone, McReady.
Wait, can you
Poor
repair it?
No, it's gone, McReady.
No, it's the full 24-hour reconstruction thing.
Yeah, we can rebuild him.
With credits, we can rebuild him. All right,
Yeah.
I say we.
Actually, it doesn't even cost any money. It just takes time.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
makes
good.
sense because it's a class feature.
We
thing.
got plenty of time.
Let's go see what's in this room that got these nasty things in it.
Yeah, I kind of hope it was worth it.
I'm
There might be more nuggets.
I'm gonna go
I
to
have
the
to tell you, from pure comedy point of view, I love grenades. They're the greatest thing ever invented in
Yeah.
any
Yeah,
role
they
playing
are.
game. Period.
Especially
Yeah,
when we're all not proficient in it.
Oh
All
my
of the people
god!
who've used
And the
grenades
one
so
guy,
far-
the one guy
one
who's
guy who can use
proficient in
doesn't own
grenades
any.
doesn't carry any of them. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't like
That
them
is awesome.
because I don't like them because I don't like spending money and watching the money go away. I don't like that.
But I think
like that.
being unable to drop a grenade at your own feet sets a new bar for
Yeah.
incompetence.
That is a
I'm
new
pretty
bar.
impressed
Yeah.
by that.
Wow.
We
You
should
see-
call ourselves the Grenadiers. I think.
Yeah, that's a good name.
For soldier, there is a feat where you can reuse a grenade.
You're
You get to
kidding
use
me.
it twice.
What?
No, I swear to God. you can
What?
twice.
How is
Yes.
that? Oh my
Yes,
god!
You can recover it because there is a grenadier feature for soldiers.
Wow, that's pretty weird.
That
We
seems
should-
highly dubious.
Yeah, that's
You should read
really
the
weird.
soldier. The soldier has some pretty insane things.
Yeah,
They can recover things. They do a lot. They are really.
I'm sure
strong.
it's way down the line that I get something like that.
Yeah, it's way down.
Yeah.
So we have Rusty, who's diseased. We have Mo, who's diseased.
Yeah.
So this disease, by the way, you're fatigued and weakened, which gives you a -3 to hit, -2 to your damage, -1 to your armor classes, a -2 to your fort save, -3 to your reflex save, -2 to your will save, and -2 to all your skills.
And -2 damage
Oh.
if you're fatigued. Or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right,
I have
well-
not enjoyed it. You may have
Uh,
noticed I've been completely ineffectual in the last couple
Yeah,
months.
so I think Tuttle and Hiroji are going to just search the bridge.
Yeah, we
And,
better. Let's complete our mission.
Sure,
Yeah.
and I'll keep an eye on them to make sure they don't
Yeah, I'll-
search the bridge.
I think I'm going to be ineffectual and lazy and lame like Rusty and just hang out back here.
I'm moving
All right,
up
cover
forward.
our rear. Cover
Just
our
like
six.
Rusty.
I'm ineffectual. I'm not lazy.
Yeah, I'm monkey see, monkey do with Rusty. Yeah, I know lazy when I see it, and that is a lazy person.
His name is Rusty. All right, so we're in here. Oh,
Yes.
how many bullets does my gun have, by the way?
Tuttle,
I think
get
it's
up
like
in that
one
bridge. Get up in that bridge and fix your.
Oh, how many times did you fire it? You
Three.
are.
You fired it, then you did the mirror image, then you.
Then I used a knife, one attack.
You used a knife, then did you shoot it the last time?
I did.
Okay, you have 2 bullets left.
Yep, you have 2 bullets left. Tuttle, I gotta look to see what you used. At least 9, I think, and then you dropped a grenade. So yeah. But you guys think? I mean, there's only one room left, so
Yeah,
you can't have
probably.
time to like reload and repair. You have bullets. You guys can reload.
I don't have bullets because this is a rented gun.
Yeah, I don't think you guys should reload.
Nah, I'm not. I don't want to pay the
Also,
fee. I'm a cheap.
Steve, you're mistaken there. I don't have bullets.
Really?
Ooh. Okay.
I have 2 in my gun. He has 2 in his gun.
Yeah, it's like
I'm out of bullets. 4 bullets.
Yeah, it's like
How did that
Deadpool.
happen?
It's like
Oh my God.
Deadpool, basically. We're counting them down as we shoot,
Yes, exactly.
so they'll have to share.
It'd be nice, like, to kill 2 guys with 1 bullet, like Deadpool does.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tuttle, get up in that bridge. None of this belly aching about dead cheddar. I want to see some searching going there. Besides, you got to turn the power on.
So you get onto the main bridge. There's 4 stations equipped with consoles and controls, and you can see that they're active. Those are the 4 that are in front of you, right in front of the view screen where you can see outside. There's obviously the captain's chair in the middle, and you can see that these will control most of the main functions on the ship. And Tuttle, without looking too closely, can tell right away that this appears to be a Tier 2 computer system, which you should be able to, hopefully, with some computery skills, hack into and perhaps get the system running. You do know that there are probably some countermeasures as well, so you better be careful because you might lock down the ship for a while or do worse.
Mo was going to ask, should I go onto the shuttle before you start doing this stuff?
No, definitely negative. Well, first things first. Do we find any more of these corn nuggets on the ground?
Oh yeah, you walk into this area, and sure enough, there is the cocoon scraps, and there's enough for 3 bulk, so 1,500 worth of cocoon scraps.
All right, great.
Nice.
That's good.
If it's a computer skill to start up the bridge, I can assist you, Tuttle.
Mo can smash on the keyboards if you want. Oh, wait, the files are in the computer. Oh.
Yeah.
Ha!
If he needs a person who will succeed on an assist, he can come to me on computers.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
What's your
I would rather you
modifier?
guys not assist one another and just roll, because if we don't,
I agree.
yeah, assisting is not, no.
Well, I have a computer of 4. I may as well assist.
I have a computer of 6.
Well, okay.
Bob, that's bad. You don't want to assist.
Yeah, you guys can look around. Like, I just sort of gave you the general view, but if you guys want to do a little more detailed analysis, you may.
Yes, I do. Perception.
I'm going to try to get on any sort of computer and see what I can find out.
Okay,
So-
you can go up to any of those.
Full assist?
You can go up. Well, there's nothing to assist on yet.
The computer check, he said.
You go up to the computer, and you can see that most of the controls are powered down or in standby. And you can access the basic unsecured functions with a very simple check. You can even take a 20 on it. And with this, you should be able to remotely close or open any of the doors, including the airlocks, and you can repressurize the ship, and you can change the lighting, because right now it's on dim. And all of these you can do without any problem whatsoever, Tuttle. And Hiroji.
All right, then let's get it off of let's get off of emergency power and get things up and running again.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Tuttle, you managed to quickly jump in there. You could take a 20, which I presume you do. Take your time. You kind of go through all the motions. You turn the lights back on, so now all the lights are on. You also now have the option to close or open any doors, and you can repressurize the ship.
Can we unlock that door that was locked?
You try to unlock that door.
Wait a
but
minute.
it seems to be jammed, and it's giving you an error saying the door will not unlock.
Yeah, that's. Let's get life support first.
We have power though, yeah. So
Yeah, let's get life support after power before
All
we
right,
try to open that
let's
door.
repressurize the ship.
Okay. You press the control scheme. It informs you it will take 2 minutes, and the ship will be repressurized. And obviously, it alerts you that any doors that are airlock doors and such must be closed, which I presume has been closed all along. From the only ones you had to worry about was on the port. So you have all those doors closed, and you can wait.
The other
2
thing
minutes.
is there a comm system?
Yeah, is there a camera system?
So we could maybe send out, ask if there, send out a ship-wide announcement if there are any survivors.
Right.
more importantly, is there a tentless field?
Well, in the meantime, I'm going to do this.
What are you going to do?
I'm moving over to the hallway to keep an eye on that one door that was closed, just in case somebody comes out of it.
Well,
Good
you're
idea.
not in the hallway, though.
He's in
I
the
think
hallway.
I am now.
He moved there. He moved there. So you go through. It appears that there is a basic intercom system that you can announce things. As for cameras and so forth, those would be under advanced functions that will require you to hack the system.
Oh, Mo is rooting for a hack of any
Okay,
kind.
well then let's try that. Let's try to hack the administrator password.
I'm gonna get out my pom poms and cheer you on.
Is this a computer check? I need to come back and assist.
Which apparently, if it's a Mac, you can just do or get a root password. I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
that.
I successfully assist.
Aren't you
two.
taking a?
Tuttle rolls a 13, getting a 25. The good news is the first roll allows you to hack the computer, and you can get the ship's log containing in a secure data module kept behind a firewall, but you need another computer's check to decrypt it.
Is that
You
something
want-
we can get an assist
you
on, or is that?
I successfully assist.
You know what? Maybe I want to assist.
Tuttle once again rolls a 14, 26. So you are able to successfully decrypt the ship's log, which we can go through in a second. In addition, you can try to access.
Meanwhile, Mo is going to nudge Hiroji and say, "Boy, this Tuttle really knows computers, huh? He's pretty
He
good
does.
at what he's doing."
It's pretty good. He's better than me.
Yeah, you're just standing there, kind of like me, and I'm a lunkhead.
Well, hey, if he can do it, he can do it.
So something interesting. So you're going through and you're like, all right, I was able to get the access logs, but someone went through a lot of trouble to encrypt this, and it's only partial logs. You need to hack the second secure data module, which is behind a more powerful firewall, and that will take 2 more actions.
Tuttle, you need to hack the Gibson.
Do you want me to assist in this as well? I think I should, probably.
We also could do this with multiple roles. You realize?
I do not assist.
Hold on. I guess you don't want me to assist.
Yeah, Tuttle, you actually try to get the second root access of the secure data module, and you actually fail.
Maybe
Going to
Hiroji
5
can
and
give it a
getting
try.
a
As the rolling a
15.
15, you fail, and you are locked out of the system for 2 hours.
Wow.
All right.
Can
See, that's the danger of multiple rolls with low numbers.
wow. What's 2 hours? 2 hours is nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm just saying it's better to have one person roll with a bunch of pluses than to like. 'Cause you're
I
rolling
don't know about that.
There's 2 schools
because
of
if
thought
you fail,
about
you're
that.
locked
I know
out.
what you mean.
Well, I mean, in 2 hours you'll show him how it's done. I mean,
Yeah, but in 2 hours he'll do it again at a better roll.
Yeah,
can
actually,
he
I
do-
think in this
can he-
case, Chris is
He can
right.
try again in 2 hours.
One big roll is all we get. So there it is.
Oh, okay. I didn't think he could do it in 2 hours.
No, I'm saying if it's a lockout, if there's a negative for failing even one roll, it means make that one roll good. It makes sense. It's fine. All right.
Well, while
so
we're waiting,
in the
we should
meantime,
try and get that door open.
well, we've repressurized the ship, right?
Yeah, we repressurized the ship.
Have we
Can we
healed?
do that?
Have we taken 10
Before we
minutes
do
and
all
healed?
this lockout stuff, we're locked out now.
Why don't
We
we
did all
take
that
10
already.
minutes, do a rest, and use our resolve points to get our healing back?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Well, we don't.
I
We
do
just
that.
take 10 minutes. We don't need to use resolve points.
No, that's how you get back your stamina points. You use a resolve point.
Oh.
I heal up. Yes, I took 3 damage, and it hurt.
Ha! You didn't even take any hit points.
I have never taken hit points, but I got hit twice on this ship. I hate this ship.
You don't like combat much, do you?
I don't like getting hit. That was pain. Pain is bad.
Yeah, I'm only down stamina, but what the heck?
You got nothing else to spend your resolve points on.
This is true. I get the feeling that other than that one locked room, we're getting to the end of being here, and we can head
And
back soon.
Hiroji, do you want to do it as well? You took a little bit of damage.
Did I? From what? Okay. Yeah, I did it.
And we're going to skip over Mo because Mo decides not to, right?
Do I have resolve points left?
Yeah, you have 3 resolve points left.
Oh, yeah, then I'll use 2 to heal up. Or at least my...
Well, you only
Shield.
need 1. So you'll get back your 16 stamina points. So
Okay.
you're actually in pretty good shape. You're up to... You normally get... What do you get? You get 36. So you're up to
Yeah,
32.
I just hate seeing red on my character. That's
Red
not
and
very-
disease and
it's just not-
fatigued. And
Yeah, I got all
diseased
these
and
icons and
sickened.
blips on my character's faces. Yeah. Void death. Ugh. Kids, do anything you can to avoid void death.
So these computer checks, could we have taken 10s or 20s?
No, you can't because it's basically the equivalent of a trap. So because there's countermeasures, you would set them off automatically. And if you set it off too many times, they'll lock you out permanently.
Is anything else on this bridge? Doing a full search.
Oh, yeah. So you look around the bridge. It's a standard bridge. Obviously, it has, all the computers for, the ship's function. But any of the logs or anything of what happened is definitely behind this security check you need to make. Otherwise, you just have basic ship functions. It again appears like there was a battle in here, but there's nothing here. Nothing of value other than the narcool.
Battle, like
that
scorch
you
marks
found.
from a laser blaster.
Yeah, that's been throughout the hall. The whole ship kind of has signs of battle with the hallways having the most battle.
Yeah, but we have the information, so we've got the intel that we need, though.
You can't. No, it's in this computer. You can't copy it off the system. You have to actually hack the computer on the ship if you want to read the logs. So you can't leave yet.
Didn't we do that, though?
No, we failed.
No.
I thought we had access to the log.
No, we have to make multiple checks. We have access to
Basically, okay, you have to make 4 checks. And you've made 2 and failed 1.
Oh, okay.
So
All
that's what happened. You basically got access to the logs, but now you got to decrypt them.
Okay, so we definitely... Okay, if it locks it down, then yeah. And if we can try in 2 hours later, then yeah. We should just blow all our wad on 1 check.
Yep.
Right.
That's right.
And now, in the meantime, let's see if we can get this door open now that we have power. Maybe there's a way to bypass that.
Now we can knock on the door.
Yeah, and hear something if something is knocking about inside.
And we can yell things like, hey, everything's fine out here.
I think Mo needs to go.
Yeah, just in case these are, 16 prostitutes, Mo's going to come on over and make sure that door is opened.
All right. Is there a check we can make to try and get the door open now that we have power? Is that a...
Oh, I'm diseased. That's right. I'm fatigued. I'm going to have minuses probably.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Although, that's a strength roll. I don't think
Well, the door is still locked from the inside, and obviously trying to override it is not. So someone seems to have barricaded and blocked the door from the inside. So you can try to either break it down or knock or...
Well, we
that's
already
about it.
knocked. We knocked again.
We knock again. Bang, bang, bang.
You knock again?
Yeah.
Okay. And you hear voices coming from inside.
What if I do... I'm going to knock, shave, and a haircut.
2 bits.
And you hear noises of sounds like laughing and gibberish, and they sound like high-pitched voices.
Does it sound like space goblins?
Give me a life science or perception check.
I do have life sciences also. And
Not
perception.
me. Rusty, just roll D20. Don't roll the...
Wait, what?
A 3.
On your perception.
Or
Life
not
science.
Rusty, I'm sorry, Hiroji.
Hiroji,
Yep.
yeah.
A 9, 16
It's
total.
hard for you to tell, but knowing that you saw a space goblin here before and they sound kind of like space goblins, you're going to say, yeah, kind of sounds like space goblins.
I'm going to ask Hiroji, are space goblins going to attack us if we open this
Oh,
door?
hell yes. Yeah, space goblins are going to immediately attack us and try and get our stuff.
That's not good. All right, well,
Probably trap this door, too, being that they
you
trapped
know what? Fuck them. We got the door. It's closed. They don't know anything.
They heard us
let's
banging and yelling.
No, well, they've heard that before, and they still didn't.
Once we get control of the ship, we can open any door we want.
Yeah, we can still depressurize the ship in case they open the door.
Yeah, I mean, do we see any kind of schematic to these areas of the ship? Because it looks like it's next to the airlock. And what if we can just open the airlock and blast them out into space?
No, here. I'm just going to go. Yeah, let's check the schematic, because I'm sure that those are 2 different rooms.
Probably, yeah.
Those are 2 separate rooms. It's basically yet another
It's a cabin.
shit. It's another cabin, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and there's an airlock to the left of it. Yeah.
I like them in there. I say whatever's in there, let's tow it in with us. We don't need to open up this seal.
But there's probably I don't know. Isn't the rock supposed to be on the ship?
No, the rock is it's being towed behind the ship. The rock is gigantic. The rock is it's like a football stadium.
Well, okay, so what we need to do is get control of the ship's computer for real and turn the power back on, at which point we can open any door we want from the controls.
It comes down
No,
to
you
hacking.
tried that. You tried to do that. You did. Okay, to reiterate, you actually do have the power. You can open any door. This door is physically blocked from the inside, so you can't open it because they jammed it.
Yeah, the goblins messed with it.
Yeah, these are the fuckers who jury-rigged that other door to blow up in my face. I'm inclined to let them rot.
I'm inclined to pop.
The only sort of Murphy's Law problem is, watch, they probably stole something we need. We probably have to go in there.
I say open up a crack the size of a grenade and start throwing things in there.
Yeah. Well,
how many grenades do we have left?
When do we make another check for this disease? Is it the next day?
Yeah, it's the next day. While you guys are arguing what to do, you hear knocking on the door from the other side, and you hear some voices.
Are they goblin voices?
Well, they say in common, you hear what sounds like, "Is it safe to come out? Did you guys kill all the bad doggies?"
Oh boy, I'm really inclined to let them stay in there now.
Yeah, we killed most of them.
Well, it's diplomacy time, I would say.
Rusty, get up here and talk to these people.
Oh, don't worry, good citizens. We've actually taken care of everything out here, and we have complete control of the ship. Don't you worry. The dogs cannot
Mo's getting out of here now.
On our ship.
Yeah, if you want any diplomacy rolls. Yeah, Mo's moving away.
I'm going in there, into this room.
And I have a diplomacy of
For
25.
the sake of diplomacy.
Rusty, you're going to have to get up closer than that to do that.
Yeah.
They
I
can't
think
hear me?
He's
Okay,
charismatic through the wall.
Okay.
35
well, I did
feet
it there.
away.
I'll say you come up. You definitely have to go next to the door. You're going through a metal bulkhead.
That's fine.
So you go up, and you hear on the other side,
I got your back,
you hear
Rusty.
cheering. You hear like little cheering from little children almost. Like, yay, yay. It's like, you rescue us, yay, yay. It's like, who are you? Is it safe to come out?
Oh, you've been rescued by Captain Rusty Carter and his crew. Don't you worry. Yes, it is safe to come out, although you may want to wait in there for a little time until we've continued actually locking down the ship.
Oh, okay. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
that's a
We
good
got
call.
it well in hand. The door won't be opening anytime soon.
That's a good call,
Although,
Rusty.
as I think of it,
Ask him. I say, Rusty, ask him. I telepathically tell you this. Ask him how many they got in there.
Just to check, because we're going over the manifest, how many of you are there in there?
Oh, we weren't on the manifest. No. We found the salvage in space. We came aboard.
How many of you?
Well, there were a couple of us. There's 2 of us in here, but there was some out there. I don't know what happened to them.
Well, 2 of you there. I think you should actually just, for the moment, keep each other company, although obviously we're all friends here. I mean, this is our ship that we own, so you're not going to be doing any salvage at this point. But at the same time, why don't you just stay in there just for a few more minutes while we work out a few things?
Oh, no problem. We got lots of food and beverages in here, don't we? Yes, we're having a party. Yeah, we could stay in here for days, weeks even. Don't worry about us.
All right, so can I answer you, Hiroji, telepathically?
Yeah, I mean, I can telepathically link with you.
Well, why don't we just wait till we have complete control of the ship, and then we can deal with them any way we want.
Yeah, and I'm inclined, what do I know things about space goblins, right?
Yes.
They're not particularly good, right?
Well, they're unruly, they're destructive, they love explosives, and they actually are helpful with tinkering and trying to improve things. I'm using air quotes, by the way, when I say improve. They can be evil, but they're really just more mischievous than evil.
Yeah.
There's goblins, on the station. Absalon Station had goblins.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot. They're basically, they're scavengers. They're the ones that find all the garbage and try to make things out of it. They find derelict ships. They are the scavengers of the universe.
I wonder where first undead are good guys, and now goblins aren't bad either. Who's evil anymore?
Oh, those dogs are.
Oh yeah,
they were terrible. I wonder where their ship is. What happened to your vessel? I tell Rusty to ask them do they have a vessel attached to the ship? Because we didn't see one.
It's an excellent question. Hold on, would you like me to ask them?
Yes, please.
Yelling through the door. Interesting. We actually don't see the ship or shuttle you used to get here, and we're looking for it. We're afraid that the dogs might have gotten on board. Where did you park it?
Oh, our ship? If it's not there, then the other goblins left without us and abandoned us. So, yes.
Well, goblins, sure.
Yep,
I tell Hiroji that.
Sense motive check, please.
Yeah, that's not me.
Well, I will say, if you remember a couple of episodes back, you did do a scan and search. There were no other ships nearby this ship.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Now, the Rock
that's
is a
hard
different
intel,
story.
we call it.
That's a different story. But the ship itself, there was nothing else attached. And obviously, the only thing that was open was the port airlock, which you got into. And
probably
you did find the dead goblin in the last episode.
They probably left that way, and they're like, "Fuck it, we're not going to close anything. We're just going to get the hell out of here." That makes sense. All right. Well, I think we got to just wait our 2 hours and try and get this thing operational again.
Mo is going to act like a big baby now that he is sick, and he's going to see if anybody is going to nurture him in his ailment.
Do you take the broken remains of Cheddar and use it like a teddy bear in a cot?
Oh.
No one understands me
I don't know
except you, Cheddar.
I think the broken parts of Cheddar aren't very cuddly. I think I'm just going to use the pillows and the blankets in one of the cabins to...
I say to Rusty, you might have to go psychologize that one. He seems a bit off right now.
You're a Vesk, right? You're supposed to be this big,
I'm a fatigued,
strong warrior race.
I know, but I'm sick now.
He's under the weather.
Yeah, I'm under the weather.
Even Rusty's under the weather. You don't see him bitching.
Well, he perpetually he's got complaints and issues. So
yeah, I know. We haven't noticed anything with Rusty. Yeah.
All right, Tuttle and Rusty. I think we need another crack at this. Let's put our heads together.
All right, ready.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so let me roll. We'll wait the 2 hours.
This time I will actually wait for all of the assist rolls.
And Mo, if you would like to be helpful, maybe watch that door to the south so these pesky goblins don't bother us.
Oh, okay.
You can hold on to Cheddar there. It's all right.
While you guys are doing that stuff, it would be really good if someone could heat up some soup or something like that. If I don't know.
You're
if
actually in the
somebody has
kitchen, and you
some
have
time.
access to all that stuff.
I know, but I just don't feel well. Oh,
The goblins have a lot of food and drink, and when we get them out, you can have some of it.
No, I think you should be the only person that deals with the goblins.
All right, I'm going to roll my assist.
I see.
To both
successfully
assists.
So does Hiroji.
Oh, Tuttle's not here.
All right, let's give this a shot. Part 2. Oh, come on.
Oh, he rolls a 3.
So
For 13,
15,
plus
17.
4 is 17.
You are now locked out of the system for 5 hours.
Wow.
All in favor of we flash forward 5 hours?
Yep.
Depends on whether or not you guys make Mo some soup, because he feels so bad. Soup would be so great.
No one, not my job.
Oh, we're gonna roleplay this.
All
I
right,
think, for
in
5
the
hours,
intervening
I think,
5 hours, I will make you some soup.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Rusty, you're
all right,
so
we'll
nice.
fast forward 5
Well,
hours.
more
okay.
accurately,
Can
I
you
will make me
soup?
some soup, and you can have some.
How about
Oh,
some
there.
goo tubes?
That's sauce for the goose.
We can
I'll
almost take the crate back to Absalom in those 5 hours.
Yes,
Yeah,
Well, actually, in
know.
those 5 hours, we'll gather up all of the nuggets, and they're all in the ship now. And the ship is locked
Yeah.
for the pesky
We completely
goblins.
greyhawk this entire ship.
Okay, you greyhawk the entire ship during the time where you're, quote, recovering. You see, now that you kind of know what's going on, it looks like not only was there a crazy fight in here, which obviously was these Akata dogs, but now you see that all the personal items from all these other areas, all the personal areas, were looted. And probably anything of value is out of the crew quarters and probably with those goblins down there, because you see this place has been ransacked. Starting to put 2 to 2 together. Otherwise, there's nothing really of value in the ship that, one, you want to take that might be property of Hardscrabble, like, the actual ship contents, which you don't have salvage rights to. Again, you were hired only to investigate. Now, like the scraps and the things you found, that you can take. And obviously some of these other items, but like food and rations and equipment, it's worthless, and quite frankly, it'll take forever to get onto the ship, and you're not going to be able to resell it for more than a pittance. So you got what's valuable.
Now, you say we don't have salvage rights. I would argue we have moral salvage rights. So
Yeah.
that's good enough.
If we consult our space attorneys would argue that if we liberate any loot from the goblins, then it's not coming from the ship anymore, it's coming from pirates, in which case the transfer of loot goes from the goblins directly to us.
That is actually probably will hold up in court.
Yeah. As your attorney, I recommend that's the course
And
of
in
action.
space, we're in international space, so there's not many
Well,
laws.
we're in orbit around Absalom Station.
That is true. We could sanction these 2 goblins with extreme prejudice.
Okay.
Well, honestly, we could space them. I mean, if I don't know, it depends on how evil these goblins are or how cooperative they're going to be. If they're not going to be cooperative, we could just say, oh yeah, the cabin is pressurized now. Go ahead and open that door because it's safe. And,
I mean, I have never hunted a goblin yet. On my list.
Yeah, I'm not so much into the cold-blooded murder thing. Now, don't be wrong. These are thieves who are in our ship, and they're not going to profit by it. We're going to take everything that they've very horribly looted, but I don't really believe we need to actually outright
if
kill
they
them.
draw on me, then I'm going to have to draw self-defense. Yeah.
Self-defense, totally fine. Of
all
course.
right, that will get Mo out of bed, but only that. Only that will get Mo out of bed. So if you guys want to do that, then I'm fine with doing that, but I'm also fine with fast forwarding.
We're almost
5
we're
hours.
almost done,
Fast
so we
forward.
probably want to avoid a combat at this time. So
Yeah.
Well, that's also true.
Let's fast forward. 5
fast
hours.
forward 5
Yeah.
hours.
Okay.
So the ship goes on
the
self-destruct.
he goes on self-destruct. That would be fun.
I'm
But no,
almost
so far
afraid to
you've-
try again.
You've only locked it out, and it's like your iPhone. Every time you fail, it's just getting worse and worse, and we'll see what happens if you
Look,
fail again.
I was trained in computers. I have mad skills. Here's my assist roll.
Do you want to try this time?
I only get a plus
I'm
6,
feeling
though.
like
I only get a plus 6. You're way better.
I'm feeling vaguely jaded.
Wait,
I
no,
have
no.
plus 10, so I'm
we have
theoretically
confidence.
better.
We have confidence in your skill.
Tuttle is on
And I do assist.
I do as well.
All right, third time's a charm. Let's do
So
this.
you get plus 4 from us.
Nice. There we go.
Oh,
28.
There you go. 28.
All right.
Rolls
the
a
good
14.
news is you manage to hack the first part of the 2-part sequence.
Hooray.
Now you got to do it again. Second time.
All right.
All right, I assist.
Let's see.
Hooray.
Come on, baby.
Hold on,
Successfully.
let me get my assist here.
All right, plus 4.
Plus 4 again. Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. 33. Rolls a 19
33
naturally.
nice.
You manage
Two
to
more rolls.
successfully unlock and decrypt the secure data module and can view the ship logs. And you have full root access, will allow you to manipulate the data such as copying it or even deleting it if you wish.
Fire all weapons.
Copying it to start with.
Yeah, let's copy it. Definitely.
Totally. Tuttle, could you make a copy onto something you may or may not have?
We have computer kit that probably comes with that, I'm guessing.
I believe my Omni tool or whatever could do that. My custom rig.
Totally.
Now, can you re-encrypt it?
If
Like, we
only
might want to
Cheddar
take
would
it and then delete it. Oh.
Well, in the
Well,
meantime,
let's read it first, though.
make sure that the passwords on this vessel are ours.
Let's get through the encryption after we copy it. Let's see how far we can go.
You also not delete anything just yet.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
So, do we want to start looking at that? Wow, Mo is just really tired.
He's in bed.
He's in bed. Wow. Covers and
he's
everything.
not feeling so well. I mean, you wouldn't know anything about this sickness, that's for damn sure.
Oh, God, no. Thank God for my mirror images.
Oh, yeah.
My mentor trained me not to get hit.
Your mirror images coupled with your retreat early in battle.
Tactical.
I believe my mirror image is Cheddar.
Yeah, exactly. Tactical movements in combat.
Yeah, Cheddar took one for the team, definitely.
So you successfully access the ship's logs. You find quite a bit of interesting items here. I give you some more details shortly, but they detail the discovery of the drift rock. You're scanning through it. You see the initial exploration of the asteroid's surface, and there's some strange geodes they found on the surface of the drift rock. The captain then states that the crew was under attack from monsters that hatched from the geodes that they brought back onto ships. Obviously, these geodes appear to match the descriptions of the Ikadas and the cocoons you've been collecting. So it sounds like they found those cocoons on the drift rock, brought them back onto the ship, not realizing they were creatures. They hatched and started to cause death and disorder everywhere. The next entry is much more hurried, and the sounds of combat are actually audible in the background as you listen to an audio transcription, and it says, "There's something else. It came from the rock," the captain reports with more than a trace of panic in his voice. "We're getting overwhelmed. I'm going to open the ship to vacuum. Maybe that will slow them down." You then hear doors open and deathly silence. The final log entry was recorded in engineering, and it shows the captain in a spacesuit. And he says grimly into the camera, "Purging the air didn't work. I've set the autopilot to continue on to Absalon Station. We're abandoning the ship. We'll fall back to the rock and try to regroup there. Acreon out." There are no further entries after that.
Ooh,
Interesting.
that's cool.
Nice.
They're probably still on that rock. We should go rescue them.
Can we do another hack before we...
There goes our salvage rights.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, I think
It's
we
true.
got control of everything already.
You
don't
have
we?
control of everything. There's
Yeah,
no more
right.
hacking necessary.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good then. Well, good.
So we basically have two things. We can deal with goblins, or we can deal with like checking out the rock, and maybe they're still there. Maybe they.
Deal
get
with
rid of the goblins first,
Yeah,
but
we
yeah.
gotta get rid of them.
You also might want to get rid of some of your diseases.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
too.
So, just FYI, general FYI. I mean, obviously there's one room left, but You can, from a game point of view. I mean, it's up to you. You can think about it. Probably can rest a little before you go, if you're going to go to the Rock.
Yeah.
There's not a huge
Oh,
rush
we're
to
not
get
going to
there.
the Rock before we get rid of.
Well,
we gotta
the,
get rid
the
of these
$20,000
diseases.
question for me is: would there be enough time to build cheddar again?
Considering it's going to take multiple days for them to get rid of their disease, the answer will be yes.
Yeah,
There we go.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah, we got time.
But I guess I don't know. We don't necessarily have to deal with the goblins.
We might want to
Well-
get that dealt with first, especially if there really are only two of them, and they almost sound like they're going to be grateful to be rescued. So maybe fairly.
Yeah, but then what do we do with them?
Oh, yeah, but you don't want to trust goblins. They're going to fuck us. Yeah,
The
I
other
like
thing
them
is,
where they
I
are.
wonder if we can actually call the guy Gevalorsk Nor or whatever and talk to him and give him an update and see what he thinks of all this.
Yeah, can we fly the ship? Do we have full control of the ship?
You do, but you don't. The ship is still under quarantine, and you also were instructed not to do that.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay.
Nor
Yes.
is watching everything you're doing. You assume, by the way.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. All right.
Cool. See you next week.
So there we go. The boys finally learned the main story, and they learned what happened on the Acreon, and it looks like they have an appointment at the Drift Rock shortly. So for this week's GM/PC tips and tricks, I'm just really going to talk about choice and consequences. And if you noticed, when Tuttle tried to drop the grenade, I made sure that he rolled for it because I felt that an attack always has a chance of failure. Because things happen, even though you think you can just take something out of your pocket and drop it. But that's why I said, look, if you take it and if you drop it and if you roll a 1, something bad will happen. Otherwise, I was just going to let it go off at his feet, which was pretty bad to begin with. But sure enough, he rolls a 1, and then the fun happens. Now, I prefer to always do that because whenever you have things happen, people are going to remember him dropping the grenade and then rolling a 1 and then blowing up his entire team, rather than him just dropping the grenade. Now, this goes both ways. For example, there was a game a couple of years ago in which Chris fell into a volcano, and I wasn't the DM for this. Actually, our friend Seth was the GM for this game, and he just said that Chris died. He just fell in the volcano. And Chris yelled and said, no way, that's not possible. And you should never do that. You should never take away the chance of choice from the player. And he said, no, there's no way. There's a chance that something can happen. He can grab onto the side, or who knows what can happen. So Seth said to Chris, okay, I'll tell you what, roll a 1d100. And if you roll a 1, then you survive. And sure enough, Chris rolls the 1d100 and he gets a 1. And to this day, we still talk about that 1 that he rolled. And sure enough, he ended up catching a ledge and falling on the side of the volcano. And yeah, he took a ton of damage, but he didn't die. So you always want to give the possibility of success or failure to your players. I don't like to have anything automatic, pretty much ever. That's also why I don't actually love the take 10 or take 20 rule. It's okay in general, and I understand the whole point of it. But I actually try to prefer that they roll whenever possible, because the chance of failure or success is always more fun to play out and also is way more memorable in the long run. So I'm going to be going through some of the contest entries, and we'll have some answers and announcements next week as to who won those contests. So I said we're going to have a brand new contest, and this week the new contest is going to be kind of the old contest. I really like the old contest where people are doing reviews of the show and I was giving out prizes, and I'm just going to keep doing the same contest as last time for another 10 weeks. That's right. Only this time I'm going to up the prize. Last time it was a $25 Amazon gift card. It's now going to be a $100 Amazon gift card. That's right. Every week for the next 10 weeks, I'll give out a $100 Amazon gift card. All you need to do is review the show on iTunes, Facebook, or Stitcher, and submit your review, and that's it. And if I call out your name, you just contact us and you get a $100 Amazon gift card. We'll do that for the next 10 weeks, we'll say. So that's it. That's all you need to do. Really simple. Just write us at contact@rollforcombat.com, and starting next week, I'll just be calling out people at random. And if I call your name and you submit a review, it can be anywhere in the world, then you get the prize. Also, we're having a mini contest on the Roll for Combat Discord channel. The more you post and sort of interact, you get up to levels, and if you get up to level 10, you get a free t-shirt. Only myself and Luca Vago is level 10 or higher. So if you manage to get level 10, at least for the next 5 to 10 people, you will get a free t-shirt sent to you. So definitely check out the Discord channel. It's a lot of fun. We are on there all the time. Everyone's chatting. It's a great place to be. I also have a new download section where you can download cheat sheets for Starship Combat. And we also have all the episode images. It especially helps with the combat so you can kind of picture to see what's going on. So don't forget, make sure you like the show. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook and check out the Discord channel. And don't forget, next week we have John Compton. He is awesome. And we're also going to be giving out instructions on how you can win a Skidamander boon for Starfinder Society. That's next week's episode. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys and see you later.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, a Starfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com or drop us a line at contact@rollforcombat.com. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, and other social media platforms. You've been listening to Roll for Combat, unless you rolled a natural 1. Sorry.